Today we have a local 3v3 case tourney. Me, Jesse, and Assad. We're gonna take them all on. We're gonna defeat them all. We're gonna win a whole case. Whatever the prize is, we're gonna win.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Oh, it's ours? We're gonna be a case switcher, and I'm gonna begin my QCR Rizio collection by getting one today. They don't know it yet, but they came here for nothing. They do know it. They just came to show respect to six-time champ. Why don't you show your deck to the world?
9.
Show your deck to the whole. What do you mean 9?
UDS? UDS World 6YCS.
It's not that hard, Scott. Tell him, Wash.
It's incredibly hard.
Long way to go, buddy.
All right, so I'll be the first to double digits. Let's go. Round 4. I'm 3-0, obviously. They don't stand a chance. At the same time for later, I'm gonna do my deck profile now. My first place deck profile.
I kind of hope we lose now.
It's a 3v3 with Jesse as my teammate and the famed Assad. Cameron Assad, for those who don't know, he is the Toronto 2024 champion.
I mean 2025?
2025 as well, and I learned everything from him. Right, Assad? Hell yeah! And thank you for Jesse for filming. And now I'm going to show you guys what I think is actually the best deck this format. I think I'm playing TENPAI Fiendsmith. I've told you guys this on every stream. It's better than Rizio Fiendsmith. It's the best deck going second. It plays 18 hand traps, sides into 27 hand traps, and you simply don't lose because your hand traps equal half starters should have closed moon. Lastly, before I get into this first place profile, I'm going to be releasing a masterclass on TENPAI, and I'm going to release it now. So go click that down below. It's going to be next week whenever I feel like it, whenever my editor posts it on screen. Sign up, it'll be 6 hours of training. All right, let's go. First and foremost, you want to play a small TENPAI engine. Not too much. Not too much. You side out this all the time. You don't want too much. You don't want an normal summons. You're playing this, but you get to it every game you like. Next, the Fiendsmith engine. Maxing it all out. 3-track, baby. Because you do not want your Hydra to be making the close moon. You'd rather just make it. And it's a huge push. So along with all these pushes, these are the normal summons, sure. But if you draw too many TENPAIs, you can always enter battle, Kaimin, search like Genroku, special Fadra by the effect of Kaimin, and then special Genroku. So it's fine. They're all special summons. I want more special summons. I want more extenders. And they're all, any of these are 1 card 20 OK.
You know what special
OTK.
summons a lot?
What?
Pendulum. Why did you play pendulum cards?
I know. I was going to, but I wanted to go easy on our opponents.
You're a fake fan. Like, you can't be swearing about pendulums and then just not playing them.
If this video gets 500 likes, I am going to challenge Jesse to a match. My pendulum deck versus his deck. Loser gives the winner the password to the YouTube account.
I mean, you'll just lose anyways.
I'm better than you.
Okay, buddy.
I'm the best player in the
Move
planet.
along with the deck profile, TENPAI scrub.
I know you're going to steal my deck list, so that's why I'm showing it now. To show Jesse, who's playing Goblin Biker today. What the hell? I thought we were trying to win. I want to show my real deck. But anyways, play the 3-track. You just side out 2-track. Never side out Engravers. It's out to Detonator. They're all very good. Now, one important thing I want to show as well is the Bestial package of the Lubellions. Now, there's a reason why Lubellion is so good this format. Not only is Lubellion a great card to open first, but going second, it's a board breaker. It gets Druid Worm that outs the Detonator by itself. Additionally, with the 3 Engraver, each of these 6 cards, join the TENPAI Masterclass to learn how. But each of these 6 out Detonator on their own, but you're also pairing them with 18 hand traps. And you're basically, what the deck's point is you're going to jab your opponent a few times, and then Hydra! And Hydra 20,000 damage OTKs them. Headshot. That's the idea of the deck, where you 6-card combo them, or you do what I just did last round, where you draw 3 Imperms, Veiler, and last card Hydra.
TENPAI experience.
If I knew TENPAI played a drill like that, I would have played this a while ago. So, side note as well about the Lubellion. Lubellion is not Bestial Lubellion, it's the TENPAI Lubellion. The whole point of Lubellion is you're going to, if you need a Druid Swarm to out the Detonator, sure. Even though the Detonator is never touching the board, we get 20 hand traps. But the point is, you go Lubellion into Magnamut. Magnamut effect, and you're getting your Genroku. So these always get to the TENPAIs at the end, and they make Seal, which gets TENPAIs at the end. Yeah, the regain, you play the 1 Paradise. 20 starters. Oh, last thing, these all draw with Necro Quip. This deck draws with Necro Quip whenever the heck it wants. Save these for the Necro Quip, don't forget. That way you're drawing one every game from Necro Quip, you're drawing from Regain, and you're drawing from your opponent crying, just winning. 20 starters, 2 engine requirements that are still fine to draw. Regain is a crazy interruption against Malice that no one even recognizes.
Because they go Chain Link 1, their effect special, Chain Link 2 Regain, put it at the bottom, draw a card. It's just kind of nice.
Exactly. And it kind of makes the Bestials less shit against Malice, I guess, because typically you would say they're pretty bad. But they're actually not the worst, because then when they go into the Link 5 and send just the Worm, you could banish it then, and but they're never getting that far because you're triple hand trapping them. And then you're playing 18 hand traps. 3 of the hand traps I think are the best, and then 1 of each Bestial. You don't need a second Druid because you really need the Ball Drake. Going first, you're getting Ball Drake all the time, whether it's through the Lobelion or the Seal. So you just need these 18 hand traps, and I side into 6 more every single matchup, sometimes 9 more. So you're always playing 24 hand traps. I'm gonna get to the side deck now, which is very vital to how the deck is played. With these 18 hand traps, pick your poison of the meta. Phantasme is the most forgotten hand trap in this meta. Even Rise of Fiendsmith. The worst thing in the world that this is against Rise of Fiendsmith is it replaces itself for a free card and puts itself on board. And then it stops the trap shuffle always. And additionally, they must go into Chaos Angel to stop this. They must. And you have a doo-doo card, I guess you could save it. And it's a half closed moon for nothing. And it's solos, I believe. I think it's so crazy against Malice. Additionally, against Rise of Fiendsmith and Malice, you could use this on your turn and their turn, which is very relevant when you get hit with Ash Blossom and stuff like that, which Phantasme typically gets hit by. You could use it on both turns, and to have a free body is very important. So with these 18 hand traps, think of every meta deck. These 6 against Rise of Fiendsmith, these 6 against Malice, and I still put these against Malice even though they serve as an Upstart Goblin. It's not Upstart, it's Upstart into a hand trap. At the worst. And then it shuts them off Bestials as well, so it's still okay.
You're gonna upstart into a 5
Phantasme!
or something.
Yep. I want 5 hand traps, baby. I want it all. Because the beauty of this is you're playing 9 draw cards post side. Additionally, you're playing 9 monsters that put themselves on board. So I don't even need to draw any engine. I'm just gonna play with my hand traps and make close moon. So it's all good.
I can't believe you didn't play in Snake Eye Fiendsmith because that's literally the theory that everyone was doing. You would have loved it. I don't know why you just didn't play.
I know. I was busy being a dummy. But never again. And lastly, the deck doesn't care about hand traps. So if I get hit with Molcharmi, if I get hit with hand traps, I really don't care. So rather than cross out, I'm opting for 6 Solemns, and I believe it's very correct for any deck that doesn't care too much about hand traps. It trades off so well versus hand traps. I am never going sequence turn 0, ever. It's always Caesar and Trap. They have so many dead cards, basically. What are you going to do? Veiler my point. Like, what do you Veiler? There's nothing to Veiler. You're just like, my Lacrima? Sure. Then you just continue playing. So it eats it hand traps very well. So I'd rather these cards. And when you pair one of these Solemns with a Caesar, a Seal, a Trap Engrave, it's auto game on the spot. Lastly, the extra deck. Play the Gumna. I was taking in and out because you're never making a sequence. But turn 2, when you're going for sequence, this comes up a lot to OTK through Nib. And then if you OTK through Nib and they Nib you, you summon Chandra and kill them anyways. So you always try to OTK through that. Always. Play the 1 Cool 7. Next, you need to play 1 Lina. I really want to make space for Hita as well, because there's a lot of lines with this deck where you go Lina, summon something, and then you Princess back to fire from last turn. That's where Princess is MVP in this extra deck, where they think you're done with it, they're not. This also allows you to basically go full Fiendsmith line, and then Princess at the end of it, to have all your Fiendsmith stuff engraved, hopefully still a Desiree, and then you summon your Genroku that you didn't use the effect of, Tribute, Chandra, kill them. No space right now for Hita, but Hita's the 16th card. And Trident Dragon, I'm not even playing. That's how tight this is right now. 1 Seal Vital, 1 SP Vital. All these I go into a lot. Necro Quip, Desiree Vital, Caesar extremely vital. If you're going turn 0 sequence, for all the shitters out there that aren't YCS champions, if you go into sequence turn 0, it's getting hand trapped or Veilered or immediately. This is not resolving.
You hear that, guys? You're a shitter according to Trif.
You're all shitters if you don't listen to what I say. Except my subscribers. Anyways, I love you guys. Sequence is literally shuffling back your whole follow-up. It's getting rid of your Engraver. It's getting rid of your Lacrima comeback. It's literally dog shit. If it resolves, it sucks ass. If it does, and it still doesn't resolve, and then it's success. There's no trade-off. There's no punish. It just sucks. Whether it resolves or doesn't, it's ass. So you go Caesar instead, and then you have Caesar and trap guaranteed. This is just Desiree. There is no trap. It's just Desiree. This is Caesar and trap with follow-up. Always go this. Sequences for awkward hands when you get hand trapped a lot. Typhon is mandatory. Chaos Angel mandatory to make Engraver out to Detonator, and it comes up so much to break boards. And then the only TENPAI cards I play in the extra deck are these two. It's all you need to go for game. Yeah, sometimes I miss Trident Dragon, never. Sometimes I miss Black Rose, never. You just don't need it. 99% of the time, you'd rather go this, and it's still just game. Because when this comes back, this alone will be 8,600 attack just with these alone, because you're going to make this double by second summoning. Plus, the whole monstrosity of board you're going to have on board anyways. You don't need to do 20,000 damage. Last time I checked, 8,000 is all we need. So without Prosperity, with Prosperity in the TENPAI decks, when I need a Trident Dragon, you just don't need it at all. That's a deck, and there's so many small stuff on this deck I want to talk about in detail. But next round's going to be up soon, and we have a tournament to win. But this is my first place TENPAI Peacesmith case tourney, and I'm going to comment below what we win when we win. And if you guys want to learn more about it, check out the masterclass. We're going to teach it in depth. It's going to be next week, 6 hours long of TENPAI. I can't think of anything better than 6 hours of TENPAI.
That sounds insufferable.
That sounds beautiful. I'm getting jittery just thinking about it. I can't wait. Thank you guys. See you guys next video. And shout out Jesse for getting carried by me in this tournament. And shout out Jesse.
Bye.